In the depths of the ocean, where light barely reaches the bottom, there is a world full of amazing beauty and mysteries. A world that hides stories of evolution, adaptation, and the struggle for survival. Among these amazing creatures, there are also sharks, ancient inhabitants of the seas, whose history goes back hundreds of millions of years. Their silhouettes, sliding through the water, are fascinating and at the same time cause awe. Toothy jaws, bloody scenes, panicking people. The image of the shark as a merciless monster is deeply rooted in popular culture. Hollywood blockbusters have done their job, making us tremble at the mere mention of their name. But is this really true? Let's put fear aside and look at the facts. Statistics show that shark attacks on humans are extremely rare. On average, only about 70 to 100 unprovoked attacks are registered per year worldwide. In comparison, dozens of times more people die from falling coconuts. Moreover, more people die from bee or wasp stings each year than from shark attacks. To better understand the situation, let's turn to the opinion of a specialist.
Fear of sharks is often associated with a lack of knowledge. They are predators, but they do not feed on people. Attacks usually occur due to misidentification or self-defense. In fact, sharks play a critical role in the ecosystem.
Reality. Sharks are not the toothy monsters popular culture would have us believe, but incredibly complex and efficient organisms shaped by millions of years of evolution. They are the top of the food chain, the ocean's sanitation workers, and their existence directly impacts the health of the entire planet. Sharks are social animals, with many species forming schools that travel long distances in search of food or breeding grounds. Their fluid movements through the water are an example of grace and power, perfected by millions of years of evolution. Sharks are predators, and their hunting strategies are as varied as their prey. From darting after fast fish, to ambushing seals, to patiently stalking squid. Their senses are heightened, and their bodies are adapted to survive in the harsh ocean environment. Symbiosis. Shark interactions with other species are not always predatory. Many cleaner fish help sharks get rid of parasites, and sharks, in turn, play an important role in preserving the population of other marine animals, maintaining balance in the ecosystem. Reproduction. The reproduction process of sharks is also surprisingly diverse, with many different ways of reproducing their young. Some species give birth to live young, while others lay eggs in protective capsules that they attach to underwater plants or corals. This care for their young demonstrates another side of their complex nature. Diversity of species. Sharks are not just one species, but come in a huge variety of shapes and sizes. From the giant whale sharks that feed on plankton, to the small reef sharks that patrol the coral beds, to the deep-sea sharks that inhabit the dark depths. Each is unique and plays an indispensable role in the ocean. Despite their strength and resilience, sharks face serious threats, most of which are human-caused. Uncontrolled fishing, especially for their fins, which are used to make soup, is decimating their populations. Every year, millions of sharks are killed by poachers. Statistics show that the populations of many shark species are rapidly declining. This affects not only the sharks themselves, but also the entire marine ecosystem. After all, when sharks disappear, the balance is disrupted, which can lead to serious consequences. But there are also those who do not stand aside and actively fight for their salvation.
We must change our attitude towards sharks. They are not monsters. They are an important part of our world, and we cannot afford to lose them. We must create marine reserves, control fishing, and promote environmental education.
Shark conservation is our shared responsibility. Establishing marine reserves, controlling fishing, promoting environmental education, and supporting responsible tourism are steps that can help turn the tide and protect these amazing creatures. Each of us can do our part to save them. We saw the world of sharks not through the eyes of fear, but through the eyes of admiration. We learned that they are not monsters, but complex and important creatures that play a key role in maintaining the balance of the ocean. Sharks need our protection. Their future is in our hands. Support organizations that protect the marine environment, educate others about the importance of sharks, and make responsible choices in your daily life. Together, we can save these amazing creatures for future generations.